Hello everyone, this is Dean Phoenix continuing with episode 10, I believe, of my Death March Viper Hybrid playthrough, and this is using the Viper gear and the Manticore pants and trousers, so the Viper chest, Manticore pants and trousers, and the Nilfgaardian DLC gloves. Fantastic combination of medium gear to go with Griffin School techniques. This is a basically a hybrid type build. And now we are playing Gwent and doing a couple other things. We are using a monster deck for this one, so I'm going to start off with a Gwent game. This guy's pretty tricky from what I remember. So yeah, we need to have a look at that. Just in case I want to do any armour stuff, I'd need to come back here. Oh, I think I bought these already actually, so it's not an issue. Yeah, not bad, not bad. So that's all this stuff sorted. Ah, this guy gives terrible prices, but it doesn't really matter. I can sell this stuff to him. Don't need any of that, and he can buy a lot of stuff, which is, you know, good. So he can get rid of some of this stuff. All good. It doesn't matter about the prices you get for New Game Plus stuff a lot of the time. I just want to clear my inventory because the blacksmiths and the armourers won't really be able to keep very much money in their inventories. So that's cool. So we'll have to remember that his leader ability is going to cancel mine out. So I can't use Weather at Will, which is why I kept that Skellige Storm card in my deck, because normally I would summon it with the leader card, but I can't do that here. So I'll just use my other stuff here. Try and win this one on brute force. I was going to say it doesn't look like he's playing any spies, but then there's that one. See what else he has to play. Okay, so I've got a big lead here. I can afford to take this card back. I'll play this one with the medic. He might pass soon. I don't know, okay. He's going to keep on playing. Oh, I should have kept that and played it after these two. Got away with one there. I'll summon this one in because then I can use the Skellige Storm in the next round. I want to save the vampire if at all possible. Let's have a look. Let's play Ciri. Okay. Get into slightly dangerous territory now. Right, so they'll play that one and then they'll get a lot of cards back. But I'll be able to play the vampire next turn. So it depends on what cards they've got back. Oh dear, that's no good. Alright. Right. Ah, I should have played the vampire again. That was stupid. Play the vampire first. And that's why, because that was a waste. It's annoying. Yeah, normally I play my spies afterwards, but you always want to play your spies. You always play your spies first with most decks, but with monsters you don't want to do that. So, alright, so he's going to play another spy here if they have it. No, because they're both in my graveyard. So, doesn't appear like they've got a clear weather. Otherwise, they would have used it already. Right, so unless he has another Scorch here, I'll win this one. But if they have got a Scorch, then fair play. This is the weakness of the monster deck. Alright, so I think we should be alright here. Just on brute force, because they don't have the means to be able to stop that from the looks of things. Yeah. So that's how the monster deck can work if you don't have the means to deal with it. So yeah, not a bad game. See what card we get there. Should be a random win. Ciaran. I think that's a pretty poor card, if I remember. It's not one of the good ones. It's not one of the Nilfgaard spies. It's just one of the random crappy cards from that deck. Now, what else do we need to do? At some point we want to go and get the Griffin Swords. So I'm almost at the point. Not doing Cabaret because I hate that quest. It's boring. Innkeep at the Crossroads. Got a couple of those to do. Fringilla, Vigo, Isengrim and Talis. Don't need any of those cards because they're all Scoia'tael. They're Nilfgaard, Scoia'tael and Northern Realms respectively. We're not using those decks. I could do with doing the quest at some point, I suppose, so I don't fail it, but where are we at for the main quests? Pella's Hut, find the crowns. So we've still got a lot of the Baron's quest to do because we've done things out of order, gone straight to Novigrad for now. So I want to go and get my I want to get the Griffin enhanced swords. As you see, I'm very, very close to level 70, which will be the Griffin silver and steel sword quests. So I'll have to go and do that. Get those diagrams so I can make those. I think I'll use those just because there'll be a nice balance of, they give a bit of signs and a bit of critical hit percentage boost, which all fits in with, you know, this sort of hybrid build. And Aerondight's extremely powerful, so you know, I think I'll probably stop using Aerondight when I get those swords. So there's all sorts we could be doing. I think I'll just go and do a couple more of the Gwent Quests first. Yeah, let's go and do a couple of these. So I love Gwent. And then we want to be doing a couple of quests and contracts and a few other interesting things. Might actually do some of the chill out, people. Might actually do some of the that screaming's very distracting. Might do some of the stuff like, oh, let's have a look. The Baron's quests this time. Right, so this guy's here, that's cool. Could get rid of some stuff here if I wanted. Or dismantle some things.
Show me what you have.
Need to make the swords at some point, the Griffin Swords. Inventory is looking nice and empty though, so we should be alright there. Let's have a look. Have we anything that we need to sell or dismantle? No, not really actually. We're good. Cool. Alright, alright. I really want that Toad card because it's such a good addition to the monster deck, but if you have the expansion installed, which obviously I do because this is the complete edition, then you can't just get the card for free. It was actually added to the base game, apparently. I've since learned. But yeah, can't do that on this one.
Hard times we live in.
Played that guy already. I remember playing him before. Could do Hattori's quest just so I have someone to sell to for good prices. In fact, I should do that at some point, but let's have a look. Bit harsh. Where are we going? I'm running past all the points. It's far too far to run on foot. What are you doing, Phoenix? Let's go. Old cheering execution. That's not very good. Bit grim. Bit grim. Right. Let's have a look at this stuff. Right. So we'll do In at the Crossroads. Why not? Let's go. So yeah, going to do these couple of Gwent Quests. Might want to pick up some of the monster contracts soon as well. Let's do some of those. Those are always fun. I've already done the Runewrite quest, so that'll be cool in terms of being able to enchant the Griffin Swords with Severance, so I don't have to give up Severance, because that's you know, one of the things that I don't like about New Game Plus when you get your swords. If you want to get new swords, then you lose Severance on them, which is no good. You don't want to do that. So, all right, let's have a look. So they are playing the Nilfgaard deck. Don't need duplicates of the Aracast card, so that's cool. Got Dandelion, which is also good, and we got Yen, so that's cool. So yeah, we're in decent shape there. Do we want a Scorch just in case they have those 10 strength cards? Yeah, why not? Ah, well, that was a bit of a waste of a swap. Could have just left Vesemir there. Always the risk when you play the monster deck that that's what's going to happen. I'll just play these first. See what happens after that. Okay, so they're probably going to pass there then, I would think. Yeah, and that's no loss me playing that Dandelion card, because even if it doesn't stay on, I can use this one instead. So I'm at a disadvantage in terms of the number of cards, obviously. But I can play some of these hero cards, see what they end up using. And if they play any spies, then I can replay them with Yen. And if not, I'll just play Dandelion instead. So see if they've got any of the 10 strength archers, which is why I'll hold off on using the Scorch card just yet. Doesn't seem to have an overly powerful deck, so we'll see. Now we'll take a risk. Let's go with the Dandelion there. Scorch that one. Now if they ever scorch themselves, now I'm in trouble, but otherwise I'm alright. They probably replay that 10 strength one there. So here I could drop these to 8, or I'll play these first. We'll have a look. If they play another of these, then you know it may be beneficial for me to play Bite and Frost instead of the Skellige Storm. I still have my leader ability. No, we'll go with that. See what their last 2 cards are. Ah, 2 medics. That was no good for them. Okay, so fairly easy one there. That's a really good card if you're playing the Nilfgaard deck. Love that one. I believe that's the 10 strength hero card that also has the oh, we leveled up. 10 strength hero card that also has the medic ability. So yeah, that's really good. Honestly, I can't multitask for hell. Crowns of Crookback Bog. That's not what we're doing right now, though. We're just going to play a little Gwent. Some more people to play. Then we'll go and get the Griffin diagrams. We'll have a look at where those are. In fact, I should have a look at where those are now, just so that if I end up going near them at all, I can make sure I pick up those diagrams. Let's see, shall we? I do forget where they are. Right, so treasure hunts. I know where the regular Griffin one is, so where's the Steel Sword? Steel Sword one is way at this far side, that's no good. Oh, there's one from there. Oh, right, okay. Ruins, yeah. That's cool. Right, so that's one. That's near Midcop, so I'll go and get that before I do the Midcop bits. And then the other one, Silver Sword diagram. Oh, it's way down south here. That's not good. But we've got the Ancient Oak thing there as well, so it shouldn't be too bad to do. Go like that. Do we have the part 3 Griffin Quests yet? No, we don't, so I need to find those diagrams at some point as well. Interesting. I think they're probably in Skellige. Anyway, so here we are in Oriton. I've already checked this notice board, so that's cool. Let's find some Gwenty people to play, shall we? I love Gwent. Broken rake. No, you're alright. Why am I looting? I don't need stuff. It's just wasting my inventory space. Don't need money. Don't need anything else. Ooh, meteorite ingot. How interesting. Pretty sure I've got enough of stuff. So let's have a look. I love that Viper armour. How cool is that? Really enjoying this playthrough. I hope you all are as well. Just really, really good. Let's see if this needs repairing at all. Not that it's a problem, but yeah, there we go. Oh, I thought I was playing Gwent. What a dumbass. Okay. Let's go not play then. Get out of it. Might as well speak to these dudes while here. Contract. Just speak to them in case I'm ever passing through Byways. Pretty much at that level where I can take out Sarasti now, who is the vampire for that contract. Well, easily in fact, because I'm 4 levels below that recommended level, so it'll not even be Red Skull. And as we've proven many times over the course of this playthrough already, Red Skull enemies are not posing any issue. So yeah, where are we at? Is there somebody in here? No, there isn't. Seriously, why am I looting all this crap? I'm looking for Gwent people. Oh, this person plays Gwent. Hello. Heyo. What have you got? Anything interesting? I wonder who sells these Griffin things then. I'll have to have a look. Don't need all these repair kits to be honest. Just sell a couple of those. They only give you 1 crown each. Good grief. That's cool. Anyway, let's play. Kind of liking this monster deck. You have to use a bit of strategy with it, even though it, appears straightforward a lot of the time. Right, so that's pretty decent draw on the deck. Not gonna risk. Do I want to risk getting one of the vampires? Yeah. Oh, instead I get the decoys. That's no fun. Oh well. So we want to play these first. Still need to get the random 3rd crone. Play all these first, and then if they're not going to play any spies, if they don't have any of those, then I'll decoy some back. See what they've got here. If they have spies, they usually play them first, so I'll play my matching hero cards. There you go. Get that spy there. And if they have any others, hopefully they play those as well. Yep, there you go. So they play Dijkstra also. So I'll probably win this one pretty easily. And they're getting a big card advantage, but I've got both of these to play. I do want to play the other muster card first. I don't have that big a lead anymore because they've got those 3 hero cards, so I'll play these. Let's see what else we have to play. I'll play this first. That's useful. I'll play the Mysterious Elf. Should get one of the vampire cards here, I would think. Oh, I've got 2 of them in fact. Play this one again. Yeah, that's cool. Right, so that gives me free reign here. just to play the Dijkstra card, see what they play. Alright, so play the clear weather first, just to waste another turn. Right, so the only medic they could possibly have left is Yennefer. So I'm just going to play this first. Stop that. See if they will play their clear weather leader card just yet. Play this one. See, now really they should play the clear weather now. I could scorch this, but it's going to take one off my score anyway, so I'll not bother. Oh no. I was going to say the only medic they could possibly have left is that. So, dagnam it. Okay. Right, so I'm just debating playing the clear weather myself, and then I can scorch that, but I use the only clear weather in my deck, so I'll just do this one instead. Make them use all their cards up. Right, so they clear all that, and then it just depends on what their last card is. So unless they can top that score, which I doubt they can. Yeah. So what would happen there is, I don't think there was any one card that they could have played apart from maybe a Biting Frost, but then they'd have got one card for winning, and it would have just been down to random chance of what card was left on the field for me. Oh, Philip Eilhart. That's one of the most powerful random ones you can win. If you're using the Northern Realms deck at the start of the game, then obviously it's extremely good, that. But it's not for me in this playthrough because we are not using that deck. But never mind. Right, what else have we got? Loads of good stuff to pick up here. I mean, this is purely from curiosity. I know I said that I shouldn't be looting stuff, but see, this is some of the stuff, like if you're playing the game regularly, or just I suppose it's useful for me to show that this kind of stuff is really good, because let's have a look. Because you can get stuff like Alcahest and things like that, and you can come here without any danger straight away when you're checking all the notice boards when you first get to Velen. Get yourself plenty of plenty of alcohol and be able to meditate, you know, if you're playing the game regularly in a first playthrough. So really good. Is that Relentless? Oh yeah, he's got Relentless. That's like the best leader ability in the game pretty much. I don't need that. Yeah, sometimes you have to swap twice, which is not ideal. Dagnammit! Didn't get a leader card, that sucks. But at least we can play Dandelion. Shame I don't have a medic really, but what can you do? Might have played this guy twice, got a little unlucky with the draws and stuff. Now worst case scenario, the cow stays on there. But otherwise we're alright. And best case scenario, that's why it's awesome to have Dandelion in this deck. Because with the sort of buff, you can sometimes get Dandelion be staying on there, which is really good. So yeah, the Fiend and the Bovine Defense Force there, really good. I like that basic weather ability, it's really good. What did he took? Oh, he took the Spy, son of a bitch. Right, I'm just going to leave that. At least make them play some more cards. They can't play the Spy yet either. Going to take them one more. See, this is gonna actually, even though it gives them more cards, it gives me 18 score, which is a, you know, pretty massive amount. So it's gonna take them a lot of cards to win that round, which is pretty good. Ha! never seen the AI do that. Have to take the dandelion card and then take it back. I wonder if they've just got a scorch then. And if they have, they'll have to play it here. Right. Oh dear. You lost treasure. And just to rub it in, even though it's, you know, a computer, so it makes no sense for me to do this, but, you know, whatever. I just like doing that sometimes. You always got to flex on them. Monster deck's kind of fun. It's like, you should be able to get it earlier though. Like, you should be able to get a good balance of the cards, because you get so many Northern Realms cards early on. Like, you can have an awesome Northern Realms deck before you can even have like a serviceable Nilfgaard deck, unless you get lucky or you deliberately reset, like I did on my one of my other New Game Plus playthroughs. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. On the mage type playthrough, I did that. I'm just curious as what stuff you can grab here. Yeah, grab these. Can always sell them again afterwards. Yeah, so like, yeah, you just, I get why they did it, because a lot of people think Gwent is complicated and they probably wouldn't get into it unless you had a really good deck. But none of the decks get better than the Northern Realms deck. Like, I would say the Nilfgaard deck is better, but it's not overwhelmingly better or significantly better to the point where you ever have to stop using the Northern Realms deck. So like, I would say 90% of players just don't even ever experiment with other decks, because there's just no need to do it, because Northern Realms just beats everything anyway. I get why it is, but I would have liked it to be a more noticeable difference, and, you know, have the Northern Realms deck not be the best or second best deck so easily. Right, so we want to go and do these. Get these first. Want to go and grab those, then we'll go to mid-cops. So, yep. Oh, am I not fast travelling? Dozy. We'll need to beat this guy at some point as well, because he's the Clay Witch Merchant. I don't need the cards from him for collect more, because you actually get them in Blue and Wine, which I didn't know is a useful thing, but, you know, it's kind of cool. Somebody jumping in the chat to say Gwent is goated. Yeah, man. Gwent is fun. Enjoy class. Right, so let's have a look. Oh, who's that? Oh yeah, this is the tree. Oh yeah, we gotta go to Down Warren. Okay. We'll go there in a bit. Not yet. Not yet. Yeah. I wonder if this silver sword diagram's actually guarded or if it's just one you pick up. Honestly, can't remember. Never really get the Griffin ones. Oh, looks like it's guarded. Let's see.
Something heavy was dragged through here. Bodies. Might want to look around some. Ghoul's nest.
Oh, patrol gone missing. Oh, we've come across this before we even get the contract. I never bother going to that notice board down at the bottom.
Clearly not a Nilfgaardian soldier. Someone from the village nearby. No uniform, no boots. Clearly not a Nilfgaardian soldier.
Okay, well, there's the Griffin Sword. Cool.
Nearby.
What are we looking at? We got a wyvern to fight.
Something heavy was dragged through here.
Where's the wyvern? It's up here, usually. Where are you? Let's get all ready for this one. so the decoctions that we always use, if you've watched the previous episodes: Ekimara decoction for healing, Ancient Lesson decoction, which with Ard sweep, triggers the stagger effect, which activates Metamorphosis, which is awesome. And every time you use Ard sweep, it increases your stamina regeneration for the remainder of the fight, lets you stun lock enemies, lets you get a bit of space in a crowd. My favourite combination in Witcher 3, I would say. Aracast decoction for keeping your inventory weight low. We're actually getting about 15% resistance added on top of the armour and protective coating, which makes us virtually invulnerable to most types of damage. And the Warthog decoction, so when we're at full strength, we are also getting 50% base damage increase, which is a reasonable amount as well. And then we've got enough toxicity with the Manticore pieces of gear to use those instead. I use those as well. Where's this wyvern? Yeah, there it is. I knew it was around here somewhere. We've also got the bottomless carafe, so...
Wonderful.
Hey! Get here. Why is this thing not getting frozen? I'm just being stubborn now. Can you freeze these? Oh, maybe not. This thing's much lower level than me, but I do have enemy upscaling on, so even though it would be level 7, it is instead my level. Okay, so contract gone missing. Patrol gone missing, sorry. Might as well go and do that while we're here. Skipped out all the annoying bits of the quest, like where you have to fight the wolves and track stuff and all of that. Ooh, what's that? Grim. Right, so now we're going to go to the Nilfgaard camp. I'll be perfectly honest, I don't care about collecting the reward or anything like that. Where was there another scent to follow there? Sounds like it. Smells like it. Anyway, just gonna ride, go and collect the contract stuff. Don't have to fight the wolves, which is cool. A few other interesting things we could do on the way if we were so inclined, but honestly I'm not really. Whoa, where am I going? Return to the Nilfgaardian camp. That's what I'm doing, so why is the pointer showing me all the way over there? That makes no sense. Right, that's more like it. Okay. Just going to ride all this way. There are foglets and things to fight here. If you wanted to get the foglet decoction, this is one of the places you could come relatively early and try and do that. That's only a level 7 contract. The wyvern decoction, actually that's the earliest level that you can get the wyvern decoction if that wyvern drops it. I didn't pay attention to if it dropped it there. I think it did. So that can be a good contract to do early in a fresh start playthrough, because the wyvern decoction is pretty good. If you're good at keeping Quen up or dodging, that can be a good one to add a bit of attack power early in the game. Well worth doing. Should be a marker somewhere for us to fast travel after we've done this as well. There we go. How weird that there's no notice posted if you've already got the contract. I mean, it makes sense from a gameplay perspective, doesn't make a lot of sense from a game world perspective, but... Right, so, what's this got? Anything interesting, I wonder? Nope. Play him first. Yeah. He gives you a random win card, so look at that again. Oh, nice. Always the best card to get. See, this is when you get unlucky. So you've got more vampires than you have swaps, which sucks. But no, get one of those. So 2 good swaps, but we still have 2 vampires. Might as well just play those straight away. So we lose a turn there effectively. And this is why it sucks that the monster deck doesn't have its own spies, because unless you get Mysterious Elf, which fortunately I did there, it can suck. Okay, we'll use that first. Damn. I'll play the Aracast card first because I want to use these muster cards before this one. I'm just going to risk getting I want to see if I can get decoys, so... Oh, no way. That was an unfortunate draw. Okay, so I didn't get a medic or a decoy. So opponent's got a lot more cards than I have, which sucks. Just play that one first to waste the turn, because I won't want to play it myself otherwise, usually. This is going to be a tricky game. Let's try and bleed them out of cards, but I think I'm going to lose this one just because I got unlucky with the draws and stuff. Might as well make them use their leader ability first. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're going to lose this one. I'll just play all these cards now because if they win they're going to get another card anyway, which sucks. And there's no way of me stopping that. Yeah, that was a mistake. Well, not a mistake, but there's nothing I can do about it to win this one. They're just going to win anyway. Because they've just got so many more cards than I have. Ugh, grim. Yeah, I just got unlucky there. I didn't get any decoys even with the Mysterious Elf. And I started off with like 3 or 4 vampires. That's why the it's just not as good a deck. Especially when they get both medics like that. Sucks. Okay. So I've got 9 on that row. I'll have 12 on this row. So I'll play this first. Ouch. So yeah, I'll lose that one. Especially, I was going to say, if they got an impenetrable fog, then I'm absolutely done. That sucks. Never mind. I'll play him again. Yeah, let's say that's the slight problem you have with the monster deck. It's like, kind of sucks sometimes. Hope for a better draw this time. We didn't really get it. Aracast there. That was a good swap though, so we've got 2 good swaps there, that's cool. Hopefully we can make them use their leader card at least. Do want to get quite a few of the cards on there, so that there's less chance of this cow card remaining and being useless, so that's cool. Alright, so that's that one done. Oh, that was unfortunate, and as I say that, it doesn't matter anyway. That sucks. Alright, so I'll play these 2 cards so I can play the Skellige one afterwards, if needs be. Save these for the last round. I've got 11, they've got 12. Instead, I'm just going to play this and try and make them play their clear weather if necessary. Okay, so we'll play the Aracas, make them use their clear weather leader card. Yeah. Play that there. And that at least makes them waste that. So they'll have 1 more card than I do. But I'll have a chance to double up, which is cool. Can take this one. Unless they have a biting frost, I should be alright here. Ruh-roh! Unless they have 3 of those, then that sucks. Or a scorch, in which case that also sucks. Damn it! This guy's got an annoyingly good deck. See, Northern Realms is just better than Monsters. But, you know, you want to play things a little differently sometimes. Got a little unlucky with both those draws. Like, then I got decoys and he didn't play any spies, which is, like, really irritating. Right, so I don't want both of the crones. Got an Aracas instead. That's cool. Alright, cool. Pretty good. Hopefully it rewards me by giving me the crones card when I actually win this. Although, like I say, it's completely random, so that sucks. See if they've got both catapults. They don't, but it at least lets me scorch one of those. Oh, nice. Alright, so they've got a small lead there, but they've wasted a lot of good cards also. I'll play this in case they try and scorch when I play the Aracas, at least make them waste that. Uh-oh, that was a mistake. Should have played the Aracas first to prevent that exact thing from happening. I'll keep doing that. It's because I'm not used to playing the Monsters deck on most playthroughs. Damn it. Just going to use the leader ability to make them waste their leader ability. See if I can get another decoy. Oh, that's unlucky, man. Okay. Okay, so it doesn't look like they have a Scorch or a Biting Frost. Or indeed anything that can handle this melee row. And if you don't have anything that handles the melee row, you pretty much lose to Monsters, to be honest. Okay. I would have been annoyed if they drew a Scorch there, but never mind. So finally beat him. Decent card if you're playing the Skoya deck, but not for this one.
You happen to what? No. Discover.
Don't need those. Don't need the experience. So I'll just take the coin. Not that it matters either way. More to just clear the actual quest. Usually, early in the game, I would, if it was a regular playthrough, I would deny getting the gold because you get more experience that way. Not going to go to the other end of the camp because I don't want to get the random quest with the old woman. Because it's not worth having. So we've cleared that one. Yeah, what am I doing? I don't need this one particularly because I'm not that fussed about getting the rest of the Griffin gear because I won't be using it. I'll just be sticking with this Viper gear. So I've said this many times. I keep trying to explain to people on Reddit. The assumption is always that higher level armor and armor rating are, you know, better, because you can understand it. You can understand it because the way that the game makes it look like armor rating is in big letters here. So like, there's your armor, and it's shown at the same place as damage, and you know it makes it seem like those are the most important things. But if you look at it, armor rating counts for very little. And it's actually the resistances, the smaller type, that matters. So the resistances on the Viper chest are absolutely amazing for a medium piece of gear. It's the best of the medium gears, which is why I like it in terms of resistances. So that's why I enjoy using the Viper gear on top of how it looks. Uh-oh. Okay, fair dues. Ooh, silver. Another dude to plate. I wonder where these are going to be, actually. Oh, I spoke to this guy already. Gwent! Play these dudes. I want that Crone card, damn it. Swap out the Arakas. Got the Arakas Behemoth, so we can swap out the other Arakas. End up getting a second vampire. Like I say, this is still the problem with the monster deck, which kind of sucks, but what can you do? Boom! That bit's fun. Might as well just scorch those. Get him to pass this, and then I'll clear the weather. I'm going to want to play that myself in the third round, so I'll just make sure they use all these first. Unless he uses clear weather, he's not even going to be able to beat that Leshen card because he has such an appallingly poor deck. He lost anyway. Just to show your inferiority there. Shillard. Is that one the... I feel like that's one of the spies for the Nilfgaard deck, which would be cool if I was using the Nilfgaard deck. Shillard. Where are we at? Shillard. Yeah. Which would be great if we were using that deck, but we're not. Oh, that's not a fast travel marker. Yeah. Okie dokie. So. Go and get these first. Then we'll go and get them made. I think the Runewright can create them for us. Yeah, because he'll be a master-crafted smith now. Not that it matters. But I can get him to create the swords and then enchant them with Severance at the same time, which is cool. Right, let's just get some more of these Gwent wins under our belt. Where are we at? 3 people to play here, and Haddy. There's the armourer and a couple of merchants and whatever else. Let's play Gwent. Let's play. Got monsters deck as well. That's a weird draw. Kind of works though. Should take that cow card out really. But we'll see how we go first. Ideally they would play the crones now and then I can just scorch all of those together. Oh, okay. Remove the chance that that one is the card that stays on as well. I'll just make him use up some more cards, then play the Aracast, then play this, and then double up whatever. It's going to take him a lot of cards to win. Not the best choice. But I suppose they don't know what else I have left, obviously. I feel like that's the safest leader card, even though some of the others are really good. Like the one that doubles up your combat row is really strong. And very easy to get. If you go to Skellige early, you can buy it from the innkeep at Kaer, as well as buying a bunch of other monster cards from Skellige, the Skellige area. That's the one that I normally go with, but I'm enjoying having a bit of weather control, especially using the Skellige Storm card, which is a fun one, because you only get that from Toussaint with the Skellige deck. Alright. Ah, why only 9? Okay, never mind. Sure, yeah, that commander of the Red Riders. Once you beat Haddy, I'm pretty sure you get the third monster deck leader, which is also pretty good. So, unfortunately we got a vampire for vampire swap there, not the best, but never mind. He's got a really weak deck, you can tell from those two starting cards, which is just appalling cards. I got a bad draw because I got those two as well, which sucks. I'll just make him waste a few more cards. Wow, he's got an appalling deck. Well, that's not very helpful. So we start off the last round with a 4-point advantage and even number of cards. That's not too bad. Leave Villain Tretameth to last, see if we can get them to have 10 score on their top. Alright, so we just about win, even though we got a terrible draw, just because of how incredibly poor their deck was. It's just that same inconsistency with the monster deck. Fun to play, but considering how late in the game you get it, nowhere near as good as it should be. Which is annoying, but you know, never mind. Fun for something a little bit different. Where's Haddy? There he is. Haddy's not here until the Baron tells you about him, so you can't come and play him first. Hey, now he's got a good deck. I think you get the Vernon Roach card from him, so I'll have to be careful with that. Ah, what a terrible draw. Come on, man. Oh well, we got 2 good swaps, but still not ideal. Is that the Impenetrable Fog Leader? I think it is. Yeah. Oh well, might as well get the deficit in turns right away, because there's nothing I can do about it. Ah, screw it. Well, that's annoying. Actually just wasted his cards there though, really. Because they would have ended up higher one anyway. Alright, let's use this first. See if we can get into play a couple of those other cards. Yeah, nice. Bye-bye. Just want to clear that first, because I don't want them to all be 1 strength in case they've got another Scorch. Which they don't, so that's okay. Alright, cool, so I win these. Not that it matters. Tend to win a lot of close, low-scoring games with the monster deck, which is weird considering it's you think it's you know, a higher sort of scoring deck with the big muster cards. You can score a lot, but a lot of the time to win consistently, that's not how you'd go about it, because it leaves it a lot more vulnerable to other stuff. Interesting. So we have got the extra card there, which is a really fun leader card. I might switch to that and just, you know, use that for a little bit. Yeah, let's just sell some junk to this guy when he's here. Yeah, so played this guy already, just want to sell some junk to him, get rid. Did I speak to that armourer about actually selling stuff? I can't remember. What trophy have I got on my horse? I've not got any trophy on my horse now, that's weird. Must be because there's something to do with that Wyvern quest, so... Sell these. Oh, didn't mean to sell the silver, but doesn't really matter.
So long.
So long. Yeah, get you. Right, yeah, I'm pretty sure I spoke to this guy already, but we'll just check while we're here. Then I'll go and get the diagram for the other thing. Yeah, I did speak to him. That's cool. The Griffin Sword. Oh no, he does have maps. That's weird. I already read that. Already read that? Okay, cool. Right. Let's go and get this sword diagram. we are looking for steel sword. Yeah, I thought it was this way. Anyway. Where you at, Roach? Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Let's go. Right, so, like I say, we just want to get the Griffin Swords. Something a little bit different, yet again, moving away from Aerondight. Because Aerondight has the irritating level up mechanic as well. I don't like doing that, even when I'm using it to be as powerful as possible. Like with Euphoria, it is like overkill in the sense that it's very difficult to keep it leveled up. Oh, is this an abandoned site? Okay. I didn't mean to be going there actually. Where are we going? I'll just ride past this. Haha, you can't do anything. Come on. They can't hit me because I have deflection on my armour, so as long as Roach doesn't get spooked and chucks me off, I should be fine. And even if I didn't, it would just be their doom, let's be honest. Even with Metamorphosis instead of Euphoria, they are not standing up against the might of the Master Witcher. This is a fair one. Let's have a look here. Oh, what do we want? Let's get some extra adrenaline, why not? And that reminds me, I've just noticed the hook is empty, so I'm just going to get a little bit extra on there. Like you can do anything about it anyway. You can see how quickly I can use potions. I just use Tawny Owl and then Thunderbolt in quick succession. And there, he gets stunned as he dies, which is a bit harsh. See you later, dudes. Ha. So, a pair of hunting gauntlets. How dreadfully boring. But that's not what we came here for, is it? What we came here for is this thing. Keep that. Alright. Everybody dies. Sup, bitches? Don't lose your head. Uh-huh. And, yeah. Just seeing if Quen was still active. It wasn't. I was just curious. And then chop him in half because, yeah. That wasn't very good reasoning because, yeah. But, you know what? I'm fine with it. Get all this stuff. Again, these being New Game Plus swords, they'll be vastly more valuable than swords usually are. It's really easy to make money in New Game Plus. I know I keep saying it, but it really is. Master Repair Kits, they're completely pointless. That's what we wanted. Legendary Griffin Steel Sword Diagram. Winner. Get up here, get anything useful? I don't think so. Nothing that really warrants any messing around. Cool. So there's that sorted. Didn't get a fast travel mark or anything as far as I remember, but that's no big drama. Got an abandoned site there, can go back to Midcops. Tons of bandit camps. As I was saying before the microphone rudely cut out, this is a really good area to go to early in the game. There's a lot of low-level bandit camps and things that you can clear out. I'm just going to go to one of these ones as well, because one of these is a fast travel marker. Pretty sure it's this one. And it's a fast travel marker that... basically, it's a fast travel marker that you can very easily... get an Aracas at. There's an Aracas that spawns there, and it's not going to get you the Aracas mutagen, unfortunately, but it is one of the ones that... Ooh, free money. Why is there random free money in logs? It doesn't really make any sense, but you know what. You can beat the Aracas, and then it'll sometimes drop a lesser red mutagen, which is good because they're really rare. There's not many of those in Velen, in that area. They're quite tough to come by, And then the other one is an Arakas. Not an Arakas, an Algol that's near Downwarren, which I've mentioned on previous episodes in passing. And what you can do is you can fast travel between the two. Of those, and the Algol and the Arakas will respawn, and then you can repeatedly beat them. And what that'll do is it lets you. Let me just beat this. Nobody about here? I beat these guys already? I guess so. Ooh, Zoria Runestone, you can use that for Severance. Anyway, you can beat the Arakas and then... Where did they come from? Yeah, so anyway, you clear this bandit camp. I'll show you what I'm talking about in a minute. Hello! Ooh, he started blocking mid-hit there. What's up, dog? You scared my horse. So time for you to die. Yeah, you can clear this bandit camp, and then I believe this is the hut that has a fast travel marker, which it is. Collect the stuff from this hut, and I don't need the lesser mutagen, but I'm just going to show you how it works, just because it's one of the things I always wanted to make a video or show a quick thing about. Oh. They deserve to die. Sons of bitches. Anyway. It's one of the things that I wanted to quickly put on film. Look at that. Son of a bitch. Anyway. So what you can do is, if you wanted, before you go to Skellige and you can get the lesser red mutagens a little more frequently, you can fast travel from one to the other. So, this settlement here. You can fast travel to Downwarren. So fast travel to Downwarren, and then kill the Algol, then fast travel back to that woodcutter's hut, fast travel point, and there'll be an Arakas there, and they'll respawn most of the time if you just run between them. So let's see, there should be an Algol around here, which you can use Axii on. Right, so here's the Algol. I think it's about level 14 or something. Yeah. Right, so you beat the Algol, and you'll get a mutagen, and that can sometimes be a lesser red mutagen. It's going to put the marker on a Toussaint thing, so it'll take me back to the marker. Right, so I beat the Algol, I got a mutagen, right? And like I say, sometimes that'll be a lesser red, even though it's in Velen, which is quite rare. And then you can fast travel back to the forest hut. And because we've cleared that bandit camp, there'll now be a couple of Arakasei, and Dragas or whatever, and an Arakas. And when you beat the Arakas, you get another mutagen, and then you just fast travel back. So you can see there's an enemy on the map there. This will be the insectoid oil that we need. And right, so here's an Endrega. Kill that. And there'll be a couple of other enemies around, one of which will be an Arakas. There, you see it? Big thing in the distance. One, you ugly beggar. And if you kill this thing, there you go. You can get a mutagen from that, and that will sometimes be a lesser red as well. So you can get blues, yeah, but you can sometimes get reds from them, and so if you just continually fast travel about between the 2 points, you can get them there. Now normally I wouldn't bother coming attacking these things, but they're hitting my baby, so you know they have to die. Power of Aerondight at the same time. You see that Gwen's still got 87% there because we've got 100% monster resistance. And you can very occasionally get them from as you saw there, the Aracas as well. So this is a really good way of farming mutagens, and particularly lesser reds. If you wanted to try and get 3 lesser reds to combine them into a full red mutagen, or even if you had the patience, 9 of them, so that you could get a greater red mutagen really early in the game, give yourself a significant attack boost. If you pair it with some red skills, then this is how I would say to do it. So then you would treble back, and yeah, that's that. So pretty cool, pretty cool. Yeah, always fun. Dum 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 dum. Right. So again, usually if I'm looking, that Algol will have respawned. And it's a pretty effective way of getting mutagens. So, I mean, you'll normally get mutagens of whatever colour, which are kind of good. I suppose in New Game Plus, it's a good way of also getting Aerondight. There you go, another mutagen, a couple of things there. So, sometimes you can get a red one from that, and then you can just keep fast travelling between them. So, just, even though we're on New Game Plus, that's a good tip for getting red mutagens in Velen on a regular playthrough. Particularly because it can otherwise be quite tricky. Now, what else do we want to do? Let's see what's available. We've got the Ladies of the Wood, might do that while we're here. Got Family Matters, Velen, blah blah blah. Find the Pella's Hut, that's boring, but yeah, we could do that. Then we've got Kira's stuff and all that kind of thing. So, what do we want? Fists of Fury, well, we're definitely not doing that crap. I think I want to go and get my actual, I think I actually want to go and get my sword first. So we might do that. Out-leveled a lot of this stuff, but it doesn't really matter. We'll reach level 100 in Toussaint anyway. Mystery of the Byways murder, that's kind of a cool one to do. We've already got the chalk decoction, so we don't need to do missing mysterious tracks. Could do the Apiarian Phantom, I suppose, but again, there's just no real reason for me to have to do this stuff. And this is the good thing about New Game Plus, because you're going to reach level 100 pretty much whatever. It's always fun to just, you know, do the quest in whatever order you like, and just do stuff as and when you please without worrying about being under-leveled or over-leveled or any of that stuff. And yeah, that's a lot of fun. So, first things first, let's go get our weapons. We're going to switch to the Griffin gear and do that. Then I might just go and do the Gwent quest with what's that guy's name? Zoltan. Why could I not remember that then? Anyway, go and do the Gwent quest with Zoltan and do that first. We've got pretty much all the Gwent cards I want, apart from Olgierd and the Toad, which I do really want, but I'm not going to do all of Hearts of Stone really early, because that'll be a real grind. Even though we could do it, I'll do them in due course, so not really with it just yet. Grab all this stuff. Again, I always do this just for the feathers. Alright. Yeah. What you got, bruh? Okay, so he's got a little bit of money. He can buy some of this stuff from us. Should go and ditch that elegant stuff because I don't need it. Get rid of maces because they're heavier. See, even he's run out of money and he doesn't even give you good prices. Crazy. Need to ditch one of these in the old safe as well. See, I repair things with them just so that they can have enough money to buy stuff again, because otherwise you just, you know, you don't need them. Right, let's get this crafting done. So we want silver sword. 2 of those. Right, so that's that. And then we want the Griffin. Oh, damn, I haven't even got the Griffin sword. Wow, what am I doing? Okay. Right, let's do this before we forget. What can we add sockets to? Anything good? Nope, all the pointless crap. Okay. Okay, hold on.
Thanks. So,
Yeah, bye. Right. You know what? I had actually meant to do that and then forgot, but what I needed to do was go and get the regular Griffin diagram, because I hadn't actually done that yet. Right, let's see if we can sell some of this crap to him as well. Got anything interesting? No, not really. You can buy one sword. Wow. But I mean, you can always buy stuff like this as well, like, you know, if you're needing stuff to be able to buy. So we've got meteorite ingot, meteorite silver ingots. You can just buy those too if you wanted. Which, you know, I would never normally do because I'll have the stuff to craft it, but it's literally half the time it's just to get rid of this absolute junk that you don't need. So it's like you really just traded a couple of crappy swords for those meteorite ingots, so that's kind of cool. Always good fun. And because this playthrough started from a fresh start playthrough, we do have a little bit less there as well. What's that going to be? Near the Vegelwood estate. Oh yeah, it's the sit down thing. That's crap. Right, now what I want to do is I want to go here, but I haven't got the fast travel marker yet, so I can go from either the border post or the other one. So okie dokie. I'm actually doing this Griffin bit out of order as well. I got the original Griffin diagram really early. Yeah, I don't need to do that. The Griffin steel sword diagram really early because it's right next to the place of power. There's a wyvern that you fight, and it's right next to the place of power that you can get right at the start of the game, which you got pretty much as soon as you got to Velen, because it's really near the Henrik part of the story, which is the first thing you do before you even find out. It's what leads you on to Wander in the Dark and whatever the other one is. I can't remember what the other one is. The Baron's quest, Wandering in the Dark and Bloody Baron. And so just north of there you can go and get the place of power that's guarded by a level 11 wyvern. But you can get to it's actually guarded by a couple of level 10 drowners. You don't even have to fight anything. You can avoid the drowners. It's pretty easy. Oh, Balliste. Decent Gwent card, that, Balliste. 6 strength Northern Realms card. Okay. But yeah, as I was saying, when you go to the Heinrich, you can go and get a place of power straight away. Always a good thing. I recommend it on my regular playthrough. In my Deathmarch walkthrough, go and get the places of power that are unguarded as soon as you can. Always a good idea to get those. And then head to Skellige probably a little early as well. So there's the marker. Draw Aerondight. I think we've still got Insect Oil, yep. So we'll already have that active as well. Just going to stun lock these enemies. Get Tony Owl on. I love doing this. And you can see the slowdown from... Where are the others? I'm sure there are normally more. Oh, that's annoying because I was going to power up Aerondight then, but there's only 2 of them. Hey, you pathetic cowards. Oh well. There are harpies at the top here. I'll be able to get those as well. I'll just go while Aerondight's still leveled up actually. Normally, you know, you take the time and obsessively loot things because that's what we do. But whilst we've got a couple of charges on Aerondight... What's it at? Yeah, it's still at 9 charges, so I'll actually get protective coating on and do these right away. Just while we can. Quen on, Quen hard. Right, come on. Give me these Aerondight charges, you sons of bitches. Where are they?
Harpies got their nest here.
Hey! Where are they? Oh, fine. When you want enemies, they're never about. That's so annoying. Seriously. Normally there's like a big swarm of harpies around here. I haven't taken them out yet, I'm sure I've not. Okay, maybe I won't level up Aerondight then. God damn it. Anyway. About how the Witcher George gets seriously damaged, hurt, injured, killed. And they sort of screw him over a bit. Which sucks. Oh, here they are. Okay, now you come out. Okay. Come on then. Get down. There's one. There's two. Oh, I love hard for this. Get down. Ugh. I'm spinning around, killing harpies. What we at? We're at 10 again. Good, good. Boom. Get down. And that is the range of Severance with that. That's more like it. So yeah, got a bit of a bonus there. Is there another? Yes. Am I going to be able to get this? Probably not. It'll die on this next hit, I would think. Yeah, damn it! Oh well. Never mind. Got most of them. You don't often get mutagens from harpies, that's kind of fortunate. That's cool. Right, so now we can go and make the other Griffin Sword. That's cool. Don't know what that is. Something elven anyway. Is there any point in us picking up this stuff? No. Are we going to do it because we loot obsessively anyway? Yes, absolutely. Duh. Again, good little place. You'd probably get a recipe if you didn't have all the alchemy stuff already. Potion of clearance? What? That's got to be a New Game Plus thing. I've never picked one of those up before. Weird that this game still has the capacity to surprise sometimes. But yeah. Oh, nice. So, how are we doing here? So we've got 8 charges of Aerondight. Excellent. So if I get protected coating on, should be able to power it up again. I'm very soon going to be dropping Aerondight, but I might as well try and get it powered up a bit if I can. 120 of 190. See, it falls like way behind if you don't deliberately keep it up by grinding, which like sucks. Not what I want to do. But we got it powered up there. That's cool. Yeah, you have to like grind it at certain parts, and it's just not worth doing. I can't be bothered with it. And it is very powerful, but I'll just use the Griffin one instead for a bit. I like the Griffin Swords, they're kind of cool. And like I say, they give a little balance here because we don't have Euphoria, we don't have the automatic excessive boost of sign intensity to always burn things. Euphoria is so stupid. It's so absurdly powerful. So what else do we have to do? We could get the rest of the Griffin gear there, but we don't really need it. So let's back to Upper Mill. Let's go back to Upper Mill. Get that sorted. Alright. More feathers. There we go. Feathers, 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 feathers. Alright. So when you've paid him the 30k, which I did earlier in the playthrough, and I completed those quests very, very early, he becomes a Master Runewright. And so his money restocks really quickly as well, as you can see there, which is cool. Now I don't need the Viper Swords any longer, because, you know, I barely use them. So I could dismantle those, or I could sell them if I wanted. What would we get from them? Let's have a look. Dark Steel Ingot, we'll take those. Silver Ingot, Emerald Dust, nothing really major there. So we could do that, or we could sell them. They don't have any upgrades in. Nothing really worth doing. Might as well repair Aerondight before I put it away for a bit. Don't know why I'm repairing these. Not that you ever take a hit in them, but you know, just fun. Right, so crafting. Crafting. Steel sword. Legendary Griffin steel sword. And then the enhanced version. Sorted. Right, now, that being the case, we can add sockets to those if they need it. Which they don't, because they already have 3, because they are New Game Plus swords. So then, you can just do those. So, we need another Zoria runestone. And he can craft all these for you now as well, because he's master crafted, so... Ah, damn, I need the diagram for it. Oh, that's annoying. Right, let's see if he has those for sale. He has pretty much everything from what I remember. Or you could just buy the runestone straight from him. No, he doesn't. He just has the glyph ones. Yeah, that sucks. What does he? Let's have a look. No, these are the runestones. That's cool. So just in case, I'll get the Zoria one there. Because you know, every time we upgrade these swords, we're gonna want to make the runestones for them. Greater Divana. Where's Zoria? Come on. Zoria. Okay. So let's try let's Morana. So I'll just make sure that I have all of these so that I can always create them if needed. There you go. I think those are all the ones we need. So now I'll be able to create the correct runestones each time. If I need to add severance onto the swords, I can just always do that here and have a bit of convenience that way. So I think that should be right. So if I now wanted to go the long way apparently on there, but if I now wanted to do that, I should be able to make a Zoria runestone, yep. And a Veles or a Perun if I needed to, and then if I wanted to I could also make these out of, you know, the relevant parts. And that's all good. So can buy these as well, so it's just a lot more convenient in these types of New Game Plus playthroughs. You can do everything with with this guy, even though he gives naff prices and stuff. You get so much money from selling those swords and things that you can always do that. So let's have a look. Severance on there. Severance on there. So we need 2 Zoria, 2 Veles and 2 Perun runestones again. And again, if we needed those later, we could always just do that. Nice and easy. Buy them from him, sell him a load of junk swords afterwards. Always easy to get those and make money in New Game Plus whenever needed. So that's pretty cool. So now we are going to go and swap our swords. So... and what that does is, let's have a look at how the damage compares, because sometimes the critical hit damage will actually, you know, make up for it. So it's 50% less critical hit damage and critical hit bonus with that Griffin sword. So you can see there, 5,300 steel strong attack critical hit damage, 2,916 critical fast attack damage, 3,099 DPS. So with the Griffin sword, even though the damage is higher, that can't be right. Did I just switch the wrong sword then? Yeah, I did. Let's have a look. Yeah, so you can see that the damage, even with the critical hit damage from the Nilfgaardian, because its actual damage is so much lower. Overall, it's not hitting as hard. So we've got 2,453. Let's have a look. 3099, and then when we change that back, it should go up. Yeah, so we're actually getting higher DPS with that. Now, it'll show the same thing with Aerondight, but it's not as accurate with Aerondight because it has the damage bonus. It'll have the actual damage bonuses from its charges and things, which is a true damage bonus. So Aerondight, it'll often show you that it's lower when it actually isn't. So they're 4,452 DPS, 6,200 strong attack damage. And then obviously that goes up significantly with Griffin Sword, but it won't actually be higher a lot of the time. So just something to bear in mind. Not that it really matters, but we're going to keep the Goliath trophy just to show that we've you know, been there, done that. I don't know why we're so interested in doing that, because it makes no difference, but I don't know, I just like it. Alright, so yeah, alright, that's that. So we've got our sword all sorted, and now we just have to find whichever quest we're going to do next and dump a load of stuff back in Novigrad, so we're not carrying that about for no reason. Also need to find the maps for the other Griffin School quests. So yeah, need to have a look at that. Then we've got a bunch of other stuff we can do. So we can do an invitation from Kira Metz, which is kind of cool. We can do Truth in the Stars. That one's kind of boring. There's no reason for us to do that. So a ton of stuff that we could do. Side quests, contracts. Got a few contracts that we could do as well. All of which will be very easy. But, you know, kind of good fun to do some contracts sometimes. So, we might as well do Elusive Thief. Do some of the Novigrad contracts. Play some of the random people whilst we're running around Novigrad. Because our monster deck's about as full as we're going to get it, I think, before we do Hearts of Stone. So, we'll ditch some of these first. Stash a load of stuff. Really just Aerondight and the Hengai sword. They've served us very well, but now we'll go with the Griffin Swords just for something a little bit different. And it'll be like 8 levels before we get those upgraded again. No need to switch to any of the other swords. The Feline Swords and the Woven Swords don't have any critical hit damage. The New Game Plus versions might do, I suppose, but I don't think they do. And the Ursine Swords do have better critical hit damage, but they don't have the sign intensity bonus. So rather than recraft those, I might as well stick with the Griffin ones. So that'll be cool. Do that as well. Not talking to Dandelion because he's a pain in the neck, and I don't like Cabaret anyway because it's an annoying quest. So let's get this sorted. So that's level 88, so I don't know why I've been lugging that around either. Get rid of all this stuff. Tracking bolts are cool, but I think those are the ones that you can't even make, so... Alright. Never even using these, so I don't really need them. Again, so much money that you don't have to bother. So I'll carry a couple of them about just for emergencies, mid-quest and stuff like that, but really don't need them. At least these are very light, so that's not much of a concern. And then ditch some of these, because again, don't need these, don't need to have 2 of the same bonuses there. Honestly, I don't think we really need the bonuses at all. Well, we don't. I know we don't. We'll reach level 100 anyway, so can sell a load of this crap later. Not going to get rid of the bottomless carafe while we're carrying that, obviously. Right, so there's the inventories nice and empty. I'll tell you what I could do, actually. I could get rid of a load of this random crap to the merchant if I needed the money, but again, I don't, so I'm not going to do it just yet. So yeah, all good. Alright. Yeah. Priscilla and Dandelion having a nice little argument for no blooming reason. Right, so we're going to find some random people to play Gwent with and stuff. I think if you save this guy, you can play Gwent against him later. I'm not 100% sure, but save him anyway. I could put on Delusion. But why not break in our new sword instead? Plus, if they're trying to mug somebody, they might try and mug somebody else later. So, you know. Do they deserve to die? Yeah, probably. Is that a bit harsh?
And if we don't,
You're so gonna die as what?
I'll have to kick your faces in.
Yeah. They're so stupid. Who else is going to be carrying two swords? Like, really? Nobody. Stun those guys. Chop this dude to bits. Add. Oh, look, you're all dead. Dumbasses. Dumbasses.
Go home, merchant.
I will.
Right. Can you play this guy yet? No. Okay. That guy's just stood there like, not to do with me, mate. Yo, dog. Play Gwent. Right, cool. Where else are we going? Not that way. I've forgotten which quest we're even doing. We played this guy already, right? I feel like we played this dude. Yeah, I think we did. Let's play him again. Why not? Hey, hey, hey.
The best. No.
Yeah, we did. Okay. Which deck did we play him with, though? Did we play him with monsters, or did we play him with Skellige? We might have played him in monsters. Let's mix it up a bit. What else have we got? Right, so we're going to add Geralt. We need to add Geralt. So we'd added Ciri already. That's cool. We'd added Villain Tretameth already. That's cool as well. Yeah. Not adding Triss. I like the Skellige deck as well. Oh, no Mardrome. Okay, that sucks. We've only got one long ship as well, so we'll swap out the Dragbond Do. This is the problem when you don't get a Berserker with it. That sucks. Fuck it. You son of a bitch. Can't scorch that though, can you? Or maybe they can, who knows? Yeah, I didn't think so. Didn't think so! It's gonna pass that, they'll win it. It'll play me a couple of cards, and if it plays the spy, I might get something good, who knows? Yeah! That was pretty cool. In fact, that was absolutely perfect. Because you can transform that. And then, unless they have another Scorch, which they don't, you can then play the other one as well, which is cool. So. Oh, you think that's good? Boom! Sup, dog? Oh dear. It's like, I'll see your 16s and I'll raise you. So if they've got any medics, they can't make any use of them now, which is cool. And then, we'll see what else we've got. This is going to be close, actually, depending on what cards they've got left. As long as they don't have Villain Tretameth, I should be okay. Oh yeah, we're looking pretty good. Unless he's got a Scorch as his last card. Which I don't think they would have done, because they would have used it on the 16s. Ha! What you bringing back? Nothing, because my leader ability. Boom! Fun game. 0-0, and then 111 to 92. That's funny. Yeah, we've played him already. I thought we had. Greetings, what's cracking? Alright. Yeah. No point haggling, cause I'm not gonna give it anyway. Not gonna complete the quest, and I don't think he gives you a reward if you don't do it. I can't remember, but I already got the Doppler decoction. It's one of the ones I've been using for Metamorphosis. Is this the place where there's a couple of Gwent people to play? Where are my Gwent dudes? There are a few people to play around here. I'll find them later. In fact, I'll find them after I come to tell him that I've not done the contract. So in like a sort of, you know, like a canon, proper Geralt type playthrough, I feel like you would never kill the Doppler really, because I don't think he's really killed or hurt anyone. It's actually one of the things where I think Dandelion says in the diary entry afterwards, if you kill him, he says about like, he doesn't agree with Geralt's like assessment of it or something, or his decision that he made, but that's why he's not a witch. But I don't like doing that, so don't know why I'm grabbing those, since I'm probably not going to make very many more of the decoctions anyway, and I definitely don't need them for mutating, but there you go. What stuff is it that you need from here? It's not this. It's this note. There you go.
At least literate, if not outright educated. The Doppler explains a lot and complicates matters. Need a good lead to track him down.
I love these, like, you know, little side quests, but you have to make a decision on them, or just so involved and so much detail in the game. Absolutely brilliant.
A man's shirt, a child's shoes, but only one bed. Lavender, strong scent, enough to track him down.
It's cool as well that you track them down from scent, you know. Sup, dog? You are not you, if you get me.
Nice scent. You dare insult an officer on... Look who's talking. I know you're a Doppler and a kleptomaniac. Merchants put out a always the same old shit. Hey, wait.
Alright. Grab. Molest. Ugh.
Angry Witcher. Do you? Damn, I look old.
Huh? Is his gear dyed? No, it isn't. See, that's how you can tell they're different. That's cool, look, his gear's not dyed. Get off. Go away. Behave. How would he have stuff like signs and things? It doesn't make any sense. Oh, sugar. Yeah. Let's get a swallow on. Don't want to get kicked by my own... get my own ass kicked. Get a swallow on there. Now, I can use signs because I'm actually a witcher. Oh, you only need one more hit anyway. Cool. Right, so... yeah. Not surprised.
Might be able to... I don't kill him, true. But then not everybody applies my rules, and not everyone's got my conscience. I know. But I thought they'd not catch me. I thought myself too smart. Serves me right. Might have learned...
That's how we really want to do things. So... And we're using the Doppler decoction against him. Ha! Irony. Is it irony? I don't know. But yeah, kind of cool. Definitely kind of cool. So, there's that. Get the crowns from the Doppler instead. I think that's actually more reward than you would get for doing the quest with the merchant. And that sword, if you chose to make it at that level, would actually be a pretty decent sword, from what I remember. Should we have a look? No mishgwa here. No mishgwa here. Yeah, a really high level sword if you chose to make it. Be a pretty good one. Although by the time you got to that level, obviously there would be much better ones available from the DLC. Anyway, we'll go and tell Sylvester, and he's really disappointed because he's a bloodthirsty son of a bitch. But yeah, never mind.
Problem solved. Convince the imp to go back to the...
And how would I know you speak the...
There better be one, or you'll feel the...
I'll give you half the agreed...
Oh, well. Oh, you do get half. Yeah, so it's better to let him go. You get more money that way as well. You get half from him and the reward from the Doppler, so... Yeah, pretty cool. What other quests have we got? We've got the... So the two that we can atone for killing the Doppler and the Succubus in our sort of non-canon playthrough, which is cool. Who's that? Oh yeah, no, that's the guy we just played. I want to find... There's a couple of other people. There's a bit where you have a scrap with like the temple, an argument with one of the temple guard priests, and there's a couple of people to play there as well. I wanted to say it was around here, but maybe this just looks really similar. Oh no, it just looks really similar. Alright, okay. It's like a rabbit's war in the city. No, not in there. Want to play Gwent? Where is everybody? Seriously, where are these dudes? There's a couple of guys to play Gwent around here somewhere. I'll find them eventually. Maybe I won't. I'll find them when I'm running around random places. Oh yeah, this is a bit where you get ambushed. Because I told the said person to sod off. Oh no, I'm so scared. Stun him again. He's got a bludgeoning weapon, so I don't want to mess about with those. It's the one type of damage that I can't deal with properly with this build. But again, this is how the build deals with it very easily, because you can get superior Tony and swallow up and stuff like that. You can use bombs just to freeze them in place, and then kill them with, well, pretty much whatever you want. Easy. So yeah. Now, where are these people? Ah, get stuffed. I want to play Gwent. Ah, here we go. These are the dudes. Two dudes right next to each other. Play Gwent against both of them.
Welcome. What can I get the honourable gentleman? New poo lanes, perchance? I've not got a true pair, but they'll be the same size.
Okay. Get rid of one of these. You can afford one at least. God damn it. I'm just going to buy two of these. Just so that I can sell this crap mace back to him. You have no money. And yet, he's still got some to bet. So I guess you always keep, you know, some non-business, business and pleasure separate. Beat those. Nope, don't want the Scoy deck. Don't want Skilliger. Monsters. Back to monsters. I want that damn Groan. Ugh, never mind. Again, this is a problem with the monster deck, but what can you do? Right, so again he's got the ability to play the impenetrable fog, but I'll just try and get him to play it soonish. Oh, he's past there. This is going to be easy. He's got another one of those terrible decks. They never use their leader ability, which is weird. And that is a total waste, obviously. Like I get. Come on, man. You know that you've got the terrible deck, not me, right? That's gonna hurt you worse than it hurts me. Okay. I don't think they'll even be able to win playing that. Oh dear, that was grim. Damn, you suck. Oh, and he gave me a garbage card as well, that sucks. Okay, never mind. Hello.
Greed. Tainer. Just
Anything interesting? I get the feeling this guy has some interesting stuff to buy. Then again, I may be completely and utterly wrong. But he can take some garbage swords off my hands, so an easy 700. See, he's just made 700 crowns then. It's so messed up in New Game Plus, that kind of stuff. Right, so. 3 vampires, don't want all of those. Well, that wasn't so bad. Do that first. Oh, he's got Arcus. Interesting. See if I can get him to double up that row of his with his leader ability. Come on. You know you want to. Just trying to get him to double that up. He's not going for it though. Should easily win though. Let's make him waste a card there. Alright. So we'll see what cards he's got left to play in that last round. I'll keep 6 on the board there, he keeps 5. He's only got the one of those. And this is the awesome thing about having Dandelion in the monster deck, you can play it twice like that. Easy win. Cool. Those are the 2 people I was looking for. That would be really, 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 really good if I was playing the Nilfgaard deck, but I'm not, so... Damn it! Who's this person? I don't think this person plays, but we can have a look. Yeah. Pretty sure this guy doesn't play. So, yeah, he doesn't play. Okay. Sell some crap to him though. What a load of junk. Really easy to keep your inventory empty as well, because you don't need the money for anything if you're playing this build particularly, because there's very little apart from the swords that you'd even want to craft. So that's cool. Pretty sure I've played her already, the innkeeper, because I played her when I did the quest with Lambert, the innkeeper from the Nowhere Inn. But we'll just have a quick double check. Yep, played her already. Cool, cheers babes. Some enemies hanging out at the back there, but I've no idea what they are, so or who they are, so I'm not that fussed about them. Right, so a couple more people to play. Got the crippled Kate's Madame. Is there there's the guy who's pretending to be the Order of the Eternal Fire and stuff. Where's he? Is he in this square, or is he on the square at the very north of the island? I get the feeling he's at the square of the north of the island. Yeah. Not on this square. How far am I? I'm quite near the north because I'm near Marquis Serenity's place. There's a guy to play up here in this square, but not really worth going all the way out of my way for. Played that dude already. Can't play that barber at Gwent. He's not a Gwent player. Still got Marcus to play, I think. I've been saving him because he's a pretty good player. I was going to play him after I got the toad and all that kind of stuff, but that'll be a long time waiting. So instead, I'm just going to beat him anyway. Huh. Hey dude, let's play some Gwent. Send him a load of books first, always good, always good. Uh-huh. He's got a really good deck actually, so he's a good one to play. Where are the books and such like? Read these already? Yeah, I read those already. Alright. He gives good prices for the books. Some of them can get you a fairly decent amount of money, so good idea to sell them to him. There's another merchant on the square who does as well. So once you've read these and you've got the quest from them, it's a good idea to get rid of those as well. Oh, that one's quite sad. I'm going to keep that one. Bit sentimental, me. Anyway, that's enough of that. Okay. Oh, cool. Cool. Right, fantastic. This is like pretty much perfect draw because you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 musters, which is pretty much all of them. All of the good musters. And then some decent other cards that you can make use of as well. So yeah, we'll go with that. Don't want to swap another one because you might just get a duplicate of the muster thing, so then we can see what else he plays. Play that Biting Frost whilst he plays that one there. Like I say, he does have a lot of hero cards. He's definitely got one of at least one of Ciri and Geralt as well. So it sort of depends what heroes they've got. I'll take this one because that's a 5 strength card. And they've used their leader. Now he's got 2 hero cards, so it's not worth me playing my weather card. So I'll just forfeit that round. Start this round with the advantage, see what they play after that. Told you they've got the Ciri card. Now the crones would have been 12 strength as well, because I've only got 2 of them, but it would have been open to a scorch if I'd done that, so that's cool. And again, just play the vampire to stop that one getting scorched if they play that. Slight danger of losing here, but then playing that helps because I've still got my leader ability. That hurts. Okay, but we still win, so pretty good. The Besmir doesn't really fit with the monster deck, but it is 6 strength, so I kind of like it. Monster Slayer, I suppose? Plague Maiden there. That's another 5 strength one, that's not bad. Welcome. Alright, so yeah, this is the other guy that you can sell books to, but obviously it doesn't have anything decent in terms of anything else. Yeah. Did I have anything else to sell? No, I didn't, because I got rid of them all. Don't think anyone else on the square plays Gwent, that I remember. This guy is a merchant who's really good for the wine stuff. Yeah, he's a really good person to buy cherry cordial and stuff from, because you can sell alcohol and Temerian rye and stuff like that for high prices. Now I believe that somewhere there's another armourer or a blacksmith. There's one of the two round near here, and he's only here at certain times, so he's really easy to miss. Where is he? There's definitely another blacksmith somewhere around the Novigrad Square, but it's really annoyingly difficult to remember where it is. Where is it? Is it this guy? I think it's this guy. Let's have a look. Because there's the little armory thing there. Yeah, so is this the dude? I'm sure this guy like can be available to play Gwent. Maybe. Maybe not. Let's have a look. Armourer's table, grindstone, blacksmith. Oh right, yeah, okay, so there he is. So it sits around here. But yeah, it doesn't show up on the map until you're like close enough to it, which is really weird. There he is. Hey dude. Pretty sure you can play this guy maybe? Should we have a look? Yeah. Cool. So yeah, you can play this guy. I didn't even know he was here until like a couple of playthroughs in, to be honest. Nilfgaard deck, but with the really crap leader ability, so that's cool. Got one muster there, got an Aracast there. Perfect, that's easily good enough deck, so we'll just stick with that. We are going to play this first, so that we're not susceptible to Scorch. Exactly. If I'd have played the Aracast first, then all of those could have been Scorched very easily. And then we're going to play this muster right after, so that we reduce the chances of getting another one of these by playing Mysterious Elf. And then hopefully we get a decoys, otherwise we're going to be pretty seriously in the back here. So decoy please. Yes. Decoy and one vampire, that is fantastic. So we take that back. Fantastic. And if we're really lucky, then we get Yen as one of the 2 cards that this one brings in, which would be hilarious. Oh, we didn't know. See, what I can actually do here is I can play Dandelion like that, which actually gives me an extra bit of score. And I can play the Skellige Storm to screw over them. And then they're going to have to play a bunch more. Because I've got heroes. You look at all you want, mate. Not get anything good from it. Now I can pass this because they're going to have to play at least 1 more card if they've got any heroes. Or 2 more cards if they don't. What a waste. That was so stupid. Anyway, whatever. Play this hero first, just in case they play something on the front line that lets me scorch that number 3, which it doesn't. But they're out of cards, so you are shit out of luck. Begging your pardon. Right, now that is long enough that I would normally leave it be. But I'm just going to go around this side, try and play the other person around the other side of this building, and then I'll call it a day there probably, and have a look. So merchant there. Oh, is this the guy that I saved? I think I can play him as well, maybe. We'll see. So there, yeah, there's 2 players that you otherwise might not be able to play if you didn't know they were there. Like I say, I don't think I played out either of them on my first couple of playthroughs. So, good to know. You may know about them already, but if you didn't, then, you know, there you go. So, we've got Scoia'tael, so we don't need 2 decoys versus Scoia'tael. And that worked out absolutely perfectly, because now I've got all of those. So I'll play the vampires because A, it gives me a really high score, and they're more likely to pass, and B, yeah, it makes it so that there's less chance of that cow card being the one that stays from the deck perk. So yeah, I was either going to start off that round with like 12 or 13 points or 0, so worth doing. Play the 6 strength ones whilst they can't be scorched. It's going to see there's another muster in the Scoia'tael deck which totals 9 points, so I'll see if they've got that one to play as well. And if not, then I can choose what I want to scorch. Not scorch, weather. So they've got Milva there. Make them play some more. Well, that was rude. So the problem I'm going to have is that if I was to rely on my usual melee cards in the 3rd round, the Scoia'tael deck has a load of medics, so they could medic Villain Tretameth back. So instead, I'm just going to see if I can win using these. And that's particularly good because I can take one of these back, see if they play any more on that row, and then take that row down from 23 to 5 without it affecting the siege card. Yeah, so that's good. I can make them bleed the rest of their cards if they've got enough to win, which it doesn't look like they do, to be honest. monster deck's kind of fun. So yeah, they would have been able to either replay Milva or indeed replay Villain Tretameth. So say if I'd have gone into that third round, it wouldn't have been worth doing. Whereas with the one card that I get left over from the monster pick, I'd have been alright there going into that round. So that was pretty cool. Alright. So again, just got some pretty rubbish cards there, but at least we're getting those ones out of the way. Who's this one? Oh, he doesn't play Gwent, so we don't care about him. We'll just ignore him. Right, okay, so before the end of this episode, got a couple more people that I want to play. There's the people in Crippled Kates. Are we doing Deadly Delight here? Here we are. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll call it there. There's a couple of people that we can play as part of the Deadly Delights. There's a few people around there who are, you know, pretty useful ones to play. This is why you should always loot around Nilfgaard, you see. By the way, if I wanted to make the Griffin Swords on a normal playthrough, I just got the meteorite ingot and stuff like that. A lot of these sort of places in Nilfgaard, if you just spend a bit of time looting, you can get some really good, really valuable stuff, like alchemy paste. Once you've made the higher level stuff, you can sell that as well. So a bit of a tangent, but you know, it's very useful. And this is what I was saying in my videos about making money and things like that. I love how you can go off on a tangent on this game from so much stuff. So you see how I just got so much alcohol and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, what we're going to do is we are going to call it there. So if you've watched the whole episode and you're still with me, then thank you so much. Appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, sub and all that good happy stuff on YouTube so that you can watch the rest of the playthrough if you're interested in that, or just to support the channel, because you know that helps me out as well. And I will be leaving it here and then pick up with Deadly Delight and of the Gwent Quests next time, carrying on playing a few people around Novigrad, and then probably do the Baron's Quests and some other stuff like that. So thank you very much for watching. Where are you going? I'm going off because it's time to stop streaming, duh. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Please like, comment and sub. Stay safe. I'll see you next time on the path.